All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. If you guys don't already know my face and our shop, this is KB Autosports. We are your wheel, tire, suspension, and accessory headquarters in northeastern Wisconsin and can ship pretty much all 48 states. I won't call it worldwide because we're definitely still working on that. But I figured I would just throw up a quick little video here, kind of showing where we're sitting. We're finally getting caught up from the long, Memorial Day weekend. So we have this Jeep, which we've done a little bit of work to. I didn't really film any of it because I didn't feel any of it was interesting, but we went ahead and swapped out the power steering pump, I believe, if I'm remembering this correctly. And then we also did all 4 shocks around this thing, so we upgraded them to Bilsteins. Bilsteins kind of just seem to be our go-to. We have another vehicle coming in I don't know, like a week or two to get more Bilsteins. They have leveling kits, they have good shocks, everything like that. We will work with other companies, but we've just found that Bilstein is a company that all of our customers are really happy with. So I believe I'm going to post a video before, which isn't a very long video, but we just did a set of extra stretched wheels and tires, which you'll see a new video on that soon, and you'll find out why that is. But we have these. I think we are keeping these, so these will be up for sale shortly. They were off an old Corvette. I think they're kind of starting to crack, so if you want them for some burners or whatever, I think they're 16s. So very odd size, but I mean, if you want them for some burners, a freaking tire swing, what have you, these will be up for sale shortly. So either email us, or if you can find me on Marketplace and you're local, come pick them up. The shop Jeep finally needs some new tires because he is really bad at rotating his tires and everything like that. So the tires are finally junk. So we had to pick these up. I'm sorry to anybody who wants, 37, 12 and a half, 17s. But these are the last ones in the country from what we've heard. So yeah, they're sitting right here in our shop, and that'll be the second time that this guy's orange Jeep has stolen tires out of the entire country. He did it when he first bought the Jeep, 2 years ago? He literally bought them before he even bought the Jeep, so he almost screwed himself. We only have 4 because we never use the rear. We're lucky enough to never have any issues for our spare tire. So again, that is why we only have 4, because we're going to rotate that new one in. That way all the codes and everything stay good. These ones are all from, I think, April of this year, which is 2023. And I'm not even sure what the ones on the Jeep are from. About 2 years ago, so probably 3 years ago. We have these that I think are either going to go on the Subaru. We're going to test fit them. We still haven't gotten to that point. If they don't fit, we're either going to redo the face and sell them, or throw tires on them and then sell them. We're not really sure what we're doing with those yet. These are my sister's tires, so they're her Somerset, which is going on that Jeep. I'll get to that Jeep in a second. Let's see. Again, I don't know what I've covered on all this and what I haven't covered, so I'm just going through everything right now because we have a bunch of shit going on in the shop. And it's funny because me and him always used to say, oh, we wanted this, we wanted that, and now we're living with it, and this place is freaking tight. So we have basically a lift kit and wheels and tires here. The tires are just behind me. But we are doing a 4-inch Zone off-road lift kit on a 2022 Ram 1500, along with some Method bead grip wheels. I do believe the Method bead grip wheels are somewhat newer of a wheel lineup that they sell. Again, more Bilstein boxes because these are the shocks just went on the TJ. So yeah, we will be doing that build shortly. I'll try and do a big video on that. Again, it's really hard because it's literally just me and him working here. No camera crew, nothing like that. So I try to make the best videos I can. We have to buy more racking because we have a complete set of, or at least 2 more wheels coming, possibly 3. So we have to get more racking for our displays and everything. We have my car just sitting here because I have nowhere else to park it. So this thing just sits here and collects dust until I drive it, which is like never. What do we have? We have winter wheels. We have an exhaust system. It's an NVIDIA N1 dual tip. As you guys can see, that will be for sale here shortly. I'm going to clean it all up and then I'm going to post it for sale. And then we got this. We have one set of, what are those? So these ones are for the Methods. They will be going on the 2022 Ram 1500. And we have these, which these are actually, father and son. So these will be going on a truck here in the next week or 2. Still waiting for this customer to come pick up his wheels that have been sitting here for eons. So they kind of just get moved around the shop. We had them out for our display, for our open house. But nonetheless, it is what it is. And this one, you guys have seen a bunch of us talking about this one, but probably never see us working on this. Simply because Thank you. Simply because this thing is a pain in the ass, to put it nicely. Sucks. I mean, there's really nothing else to it. For some reason, it doesn't seem like anyone's made any content on this, so I will try and make as much content as I can. But this vehicle just kind of sucks to work on. It's been sitting around for, I think it's up to 3 years now, maybe even 4. It's been between a few different shops. It's been blown up. The owner of the car actually has never driven it. We're doing an 03 Cobra swap on this one, if you guys didn't already know. And yeah, we have to rip out the entire wiring harness. So we got the entire interior ripped out, the entire dash ripped out. As you can see, that's like the entire airbox system. Yeah, we're fighting with all the wiring. Unfortunately, the company or junkyard or whatever it was that sent him the wiring along with like everything else out of an 03, I'm pretty sure they chopped up. Whoever pulled it out just started chopping some shit up to rip it out. So we have a bunch of stuff we're trying to figure out. It's kind of why you guys never see this thing look like it's gotten anywhere, because it's a freaking headache. And like I said, there's no one who really shows anything for these. The new common thing is basically just coyote swapping everything. So there's a couple companies that do the coyote swaps on these. But again, that's not the direction we're going. We have an 03 Cobra motor already in it, and we just have to make it work. So with us being busy with everything else, this one kind of gets pushed to the side all the time. The customer kind of understands, but I'm sure obviously, as all customers do, he will want this on the road as soon as possible. So hopefully here we can get a little bit more dead time to actually work on it, because only work on it for a few hours, we just don't get very much progress on it. And it kind of sucks because you have to figure out where you left off and then make a bunch of decisions. So yeah, that's a whole lot of fun. Then this one came in, again, this is my sister's. We have done, at this point, I think all 4 calipers have been replaced. The front brake rotors and brake pads, I believe, have been replaced. I could be slightly wrong on that. Basically, it came in because whenever you slam on the brakes, and I mean legit slam on the brakes, this thing twists and pulls to the driver's side. And obviously, with the doors being off, it throws people out of the passenger side. I know, because he tried to do that to me the other day. But we are currently waiting on control arms for this thing. It has, I think, an AEV or Mopar 4-inch lift kit, which if you ever go through these lift kits, it absolutely sucks. That's why we never try to sell them, because they're basically just shocks and springs. Some of them are drop brackets to at least help some things, but you get no adjustability out of them. So both axles are off to the passenger side, I believe, a little bit. Just creating a whole wonky experience. So we ordered, I believe, 2 control arms, maybe 4 control arms for the front. We're seeing if the bushings are junk in them. The only other thing we are going to try and do is replace the steering stabilizer. We have built countless Jeeps here, and unfortunately this one's kind of stubbing us, and it sucks because of course it's my sister's, so we want her to be in a safe vehicle, and we don't understand why this one's being a pain in the butt. And what do we got? We got some Audi wheels over here. Yeah, these things are probably gonna be up for sale because we don't need 20-inch Audi wheels. We might refinish the face of them because they are kind of messed up. I mean, more just age than anything. But these are like 20-inch Audi wheels. They came off an Audi S7. They're aftermarket. They're Flow 1, I believe, or Flow 4. So the tires aren't the best, but they would get you through a summer, and you probably could have a lot of fun with them. That thing, we are kind of in limbo on it. We're going to build it up, but with everything else going on, obviously we need money. So we just put this off to the side, and we'll work on it when we get some time. With everything else, obviously we don't have time. So that is kind of where we sit. We have a bunch of stuff just laying around. We have a bunch of stuff in limbo. We have some customers coming up, some customers waiting, parts are in the air. You know, the fun time of owning a business, especially when you have to do quotes for like 3 hours of one night to catch up. So yeah, it's not a super interesting video with like no information, but hopefully this at least gives you guys some information that we have a bunch of projects in the works. Some things are small, some things are big. If you guys want cool content, bring us your American Force, bring us your big wheels, bring us jobs, and you know, we can make more content. So that is pretty much where I'm going to leave this video off. If you guys, like I said, want to see anything, contact your buddies. Let them know that we're here. I know we're still kind of a smaller company in the area, and we're still new to having like a full brick and mortar business, but we're here to service you guys' needs with like the best equipment we possibly can have. So again, if you guys need anything, contact us. We're KB Auto Sports on almost all social media. You can find us on the internet website and either order stuff there or contact us through the forum, whatnot. And we'll get you guys hooked up with whatever we can. So see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we're doing something cool.